Hey, I'm Robin from Nordic, and this is a revolution in embedded power management. It is the NPM 1300. With this single PMIC, you can replace up to 8 separate ICs in your design. How? Well, in addition to its two 200 mA buck converters and the 800 mA max battery charger, it also integrates system management features never seen before in a PMIC like this. The NPM 1300 PMIC is more than just a highly integrated power management IC. All these innovative features also enable more compact product designs. To build the smallest device possible, you'd ideally make the battery non-replaceable. This is because the casing for an IP-rated enclosure that can house a removable battery takes up so much space. However, if the software application running on your device decides to freeze, how do you do a hard reset with all your buttons implemented in software and no way to unplug the battery? Well, you implement a hardware reset chip and connect one of your buttons to this. These are tiny ICs and only cost a few cents, so no big deal, right? Well, for all their simplicity, these chips are now redundant when the core functionality from a reset IC is implemented directly into the NPM 1300. Another thing when it comes to battery-powered devices is knowing how much battery life is left. The two main options for estimating how much is left of your battery is either measuring the OCV and use a lookup table to tell what voltage corresponds to what battery percentage, or implementing a dedicated coulomb counter, a small IC that constantly measures the flow of electrons leaving the battery. Both solutions have their drawbacks. The OCV solution is inaccurate due to the flat discharge curve of lithium batteries and the fact that the voltage also responds to temperature changes. The coulomb counter is much more accurate, but it costs board space and also increases the bill of materials cost. In addition, coulomb counters must leach a significant amount of current just to keep themselves running, even when the rest of the system is powered off, which ironically lowers your battery life. The fuel gauging feature implemented on the NPM 1300 does not require additional hardware, as long as your system also features a Nordic SoC that has space for a few extra lines of code in its memory. Using advanced algorithms developed by Nordic Semiconductor, a model of your battery is created and used to make estimations based on the current draw, voltage, and temperature. It does not add any new current-consuming components to your design and is much more accurate than an OCV-based system. For your product to arrive in the hands of the customer fully charged and ready to use, Ship and Hibernate modes are also implemented in the NPM 1300. Ship mode uses the absolute least amount of current. It is disabled only by button press and reduces the current draw down to 370 nanoamps while the device is in storage or transit. Hibernate mode is a unique variation of ship mode. In addition to being able to be woken up by a button press, Hibernate mode also runs an ultra-low power timer that wakes up the device when a set point in time is reached. This uses about 130 nanoamps more than ship mode for a total of 500 nanoamps. But it is still extremely efficient at keeping batteries from draining while the device is idle. The best of all is that due to Nordic's mission to make life easy for developers, we've developed the NPM 1300 Evaluation Kit and NPM PowerUp PC software. They allow you to quickly evaluate and design with the NPM 1300 features you want in your system without writing a single line of code. NPM PowerUp's intuitive GUI creates and exports code for the software developer to implement in their code. To replicate what NPM 1300 does using products from other suppliers would require implementing 2 or more, up to a total of 8 additional components to match the NPM 1300's functionality. It is built to work with all modern Nordic SoCs, but is a compelling choice for any design that features a rechargeable battery. With NPM 1300, power management really has taken a step into the future. If you want to learn more about the NPM 1300, visit nordicsemi.com/NPM 1300.